The man caught a glimpse of his reflection in a shop window as he walked away from Victoria Railway Station. At first he did not recognise the face, nor the body below it. The shoulders were too narrow for the suit hanging about him like a shroud. Demob suit, they called it. They had handed him some cash, too. He remembered shoving it in a pocket. One of the pockets, he couldn't remember which one. Lingering for another second or two, he thought perhaps a shroud would have been a more appropriate fit, might have hung a bit better on his body. He had avoided mirrors during the long journey home. Not that he was home, not really. He couldn't face home, not yet, perhaps not ever. Couldn't face the wanting in the eyes of others, the wanting for him to be himself again, the man they had known so long ago. But that old self had perished, and now he was looking at the reflection of a wraith that turned out to be him, alive against all odds. Blimey, he was tired, bone-tired, getting up from the seat, walking through the carriage to the door, stepping off the train, and then the effort of making his way along the platform to the street. It had demanded too much of his legs, his wounded body. Perambulation had taken it out of him. He had to find somewhere to lie down, to rest his head, because his bones couldn't bear the weight of it any more. Heads were heavy old things, sitting there on top of your shoulders. He thought of his mates. They'd laughed once when he said they could all save themselves a lot of bother if they just lay down in a grave together like spoons in a cutlery drawer. All big heads, and nothing much in the way of a body each, no more than very long spoon handles. Then the laughing hurt their caved-in chests and distended stomachs, so they stopped. He wanted to gentle the pictures in his mind, let the memories settle into the past, banish them, make them go away, and the ghosts disappear. Passing a street of 4-story mansions, grand residences that should have been white, but London's soot, smog, and war had rendered them grey and lifeless, though in truth it was a miracle they were still standing. He made his way to the narrow mews flanking the semicircular sweep behind those 2 big houses where gentry lived. He remembered the number of the house he was looking for. Number 15, a house that, cross fingers, was still empty, mothballed for the duration and not yet opened up. He was sure he could gain entry via the mews. There was a means to do it, a way to get in.